Well, that's good you're getting cozy. But welcome on in, Decus. Alrighty, for those that are here, we'll get the 3 minutes of ads out of the way, and then we'll get started. So I will be right back. Please stay tuned. Did not mean to do that. Cred. Alrighty, so everybody, we should all be back above anything. Sorry for the slight lateness in actually starting up. I had to take care of some of my own personal things after getting done with my own duties for today, so... Whee! Alrighty. Hello, all one and all. I do hope everyone is enjoying themselves. I hope these past few days have not been too rough. And I hope everyone's actually doing well. I've actually gone bigger to actually fill your screen. What? Alrighty, so above anything, basically what's going to happen is we're going to actually go through some news first, a little bit at least. Because there is some stuff that needs to be talked about. And then above anything, we'll get to the game. So, with that being said... Alrighty, sorry about that, everyone. Okay, so let's go ahead and we will go ahead and get to the first bit of news that's been happening. And what that essentially means is this. I was just informed about this little thing. We'll get to the other news in just a moment as well. But apparently, Sony/PlayStation has apparently shut down Bluepoint. So, for everyone's knowledge, we will actually go through with this then.
In my time covering video games, I have seen and talked about many fumbles on the part of major AAA game publishers and companies. But few fumbles are as hard as this one right here. PlayStation is apparently shutting down Bluepoint Games. This was reported by Jason Schreier just like an hour ago, and I just got to talk about this immediately because I am so thoroughly confused by this one. Bluepoint Games is among the most celebrated studios, and I think a studio that was positioned to be among Sony and PlayStation's most valuable. And given its successful endeavors and the talented team involved within, this just makes utterly no sense. Just what are you doing here, Sony and PlayStation? The full article here can be found on Bloomberg. Jason Schreier reported on this through sources who relay this information, and he just straight up says that Sony and PlayStation are shutting down Bluepoint. Roughly 70 employees will lose their jobs amid the studio closure, a PlayStation spokesperson said, and the decision was made following a recent business review. Bluepoint will officially shutter next month. The spokesperson further added that Bluepoint Games is an incredibly talented team and their technical expertise has delivered exceptional experiences for the PlayStation community. We thank them for their passion, creativity, and craftsmanship. Oh, please save your thanks when you're upending the lives of so many people and have fumbled the ball on Bluepoint Games this hard. This is a company that Sony specifically acquired because their endeavors with Sony and PlayStation were so successful. Specifically, they were acquired in 2021 by PlayStation, and all indications seem to point to like a long-term partnership, especially after how successful the Demon's Souls remake was when it launched on PlayStation 5, and alongside that, they helped directly develop other like mainline Sony PlayStation projects such as the widely successful God of War Ragnarok, and prior to that, they would remaster or remake older titles like Uncharted and Shadow of Colossus, all of which were well received. This is a studio that has done nothing but be on a winning streak with their projects. People were straight up so excited to contemplate what they might be working on next, what games they might be remaking, given how good of a job they've done with that particular genre. Bluepoint is so renowned that, a lot of people would be willing to trust them with projects like a Bloodborne remake if that were to make their way. You can tell where their talents and specialities lie, but seemingly not so with Sony and PlayStation, given that after the God of War Ragnarok co-development environment that Bluepoint was dropped in, the next project that they were assigned was a God of War live service game that, got canceled on January of 2025. PlayStation said at the time that it was working with Bluepoint to determine the studio's next project. And I don't know if there were some initial talks behind the scenes on what Bluepoint might work on next, but I find it rather disingenuous for PlayStation to state that the reason Bluepoint was shut down was because of a recent business review, except Sony and PlayStation set them up for failure. You had Bluepoint, a development studio known for remakes and for helping with development of mainline Sony PlayStation titles, working on a live service game that they had no business making. A God of War live service, first of all, has no business existing. But then assigning that to Bluepoint of all studios, and then when that got canceled, for Sony and PlayStation to do a business review after they set Bluepoint up with a project that just didn't mesh with what that studio's capabilities were, and then looking at them and saying that their business performance just wasn't good enough after you made it that way is just so freaking egregious. It really pisses me off and gets my blood boiling, because what a waste of a studio and talent for Sony to have acquired it in 2021, only for Sony to be the cause of its downfall and its eradication. Sony and PlayStation's mishandling of live services is freaking legendary at this point. I always refer to this tweet by Kami that highlights all of the live service games that completely fell apart over just the last year as of the release of this tweet, which was January of 2025. And you can see right here at this point, Sony and PlayStation have a graveyard of live services that
So above anything, Concord being canceled, unannounced God of War game canceled, Last of Us multiplayer canceled, Spider-Man 2 multiplayer, Ben Studios multiplayer, Twisted Metal Fire Sprite. I was actually looking forward to the Twisted Metal. Hey Pillow, hopefully you're doing well. London Studios co-op game, which the studio was closed and canceled. Deviation Games, MP game. Not sure on that abbreviation. And Payback, which is a third-person Destiny spin-off from Bungie, that was canceled as well.
The year as of the release of this tweet was January of 2025. And you can see right here at this point, Sony and PlayStation have a graveyard of live services that were canceled or launched to great failure. Concord did launch, but 2 weeks after launch, they had to shut it down, issue full refunds, hundreds of millions of dollars wasted. Then you've got Bluepoint's God of War live service game that got canceled and likely in many ways contributed to the studio's shutdown after that business review that reviewed a business venture that failed because Sony set them up for failure. You've got the Last of Us live service game that got canceled. Spider-Man live service game got canceled. There was a Ben Studios one that got canceled. Twisted Metal. London Studios co-op game. Deviations multiplayer game. Payback, third-person Destiny spin-off from Bungie. All of this got canceled within a year. The only successful live service release on the part of Sony has been Helldivers 2, and that was a live service that they weren't even really expecting to succeed because it was kind of atypical for a live service. It actually went for something that was kind of unique, except that's what you need to actually stand out from the pack instead of pursuing your generic trend-chasing projects. And after having purchased Bungie, they've got Marathon coming up, which is a project that's had its ups and downs. Recently, the feedback has been better because of all of the overhauls that Bungie enacted after the game's delay, and they've been showing off that overhaul, and people are a little more optimistic, but still it's up in the air because it's such a different type of game than what people want out of Bungie, it being an extraction shooter, and them kind of leaving Destiny 2 right now to die off in the dust from the looks of it. And then there's this Horizon multiplayer game from Guerrilla Games that was actually recently unveiled and announced, Horizon Hunters Gathering. You can see from the likes to dislikes ratio that people are not a fan of what Sony and PlayStation are pursuing here, with the art style not resembling anything that you would associate Horizon with how cartoony it is, with how it doesn't seem to take itself super seriously, was Horizon is actually a game series that does take itself seriously. And, you know, just the stylization of this is just not in line with what people expect out of.
Where is it? Anyone else getting a different game vibe when it comes to this screen right here? I'm getting Borderlands 3, basically.
A bit.
That's just me, at least, when it comes to this screen. Let's see here. I haven't read the chat. Sorry, everyone. Whichever CEO keeps convincing Sony to keep making live service games needs to be... Oh, yeah, definitely. It's getting silly. Yeah, very. Just look this up. Tony will be getting a tax break for shutting down Bluepoint, sorry. Apparently, it's now a common tactic to save money for big companies to shut down smaller-owned studios or cancel projects as lost funding. And in my opinion, that should be, by technicality, illegal. But, what are you gonna effing do at this point?
And, you know, just the stylization of this is just not in line with what people expect out of the Horizon series. So this is already not going down well, and it feels very tone deaf to what Horizon should be. And Horizon Hunters Gathering is very much akin to the same scenario that Bluepoint was stuck in the sense of, like, this is a traditionally, like, single-player campaign-focused studio, and they're being kind of shoehorned into this live service mold where they may not fit. Like, who knows? Maybe Hunters Gathering could have the potential to do well, but the initial reception has not been good. And there's such a dislike trend that tweets like these are kind of making the rounds, with Paul Tansey from Forbes saying, "We call this the BioWare, where you interrupt your well-liked single-player game development to make a live service." That's kind of what's happening to Guerrilla Games, with Horizon 3 still being ways off as a result of the fact that
Still have to wonder if Bluepoint was shut down because some stupid CEO can't get fired. Because I imagine firing a CEO could save a company more money. I mean, it can. It just depends on the, I guess, the fine print of everything.
much of the focus at Guerrilla Games is being placed on this Horizon Hunters Gathering live service. And with Bluepoint, something similar happened where there's a studio that should not have been working on a live service, but Sony had this big push for all major studios to try to attempt to work on a live service. Bluepoint tried with God of War. That, for whatever reason, got canceled. It didn't meet Sony standards, or it didn't feel optimistic enough, or enough of a good gamble for Sony to risk investing more money in that project. And I, for one, highly doubt that Bluepoint was the one who pitched, like, can we make a live service God of War game? They were likely looking forward to working on something that they specialize in. But Sony and PlayStation, having acquired Bluepoint and being the bosses, kind of corporately dismantled Bluepoint by assigning them this project that was never meant for them. And so Bluepoint never truly got to realize their full potential as a subsidiary of Sony and PlayStation. If they had assigned Bluepoint the right kind of project that they could have thrived in, that's well within their wheelhouse, we wouldn't be seeing this news today. And instead, Bluepoint probably would have launched a game by now that probably would have gone on to do well and would have been incredibly well received. I just don't understand how they could have dropped the ball with Bluepoint this hard. When Sony and PlayStation announced that they were acquiring Bluepoint, it was among the most exciting announcements, among the most exciting acquisitions, because it felt like a match made in heaven. But instead of leveraging what makes that partnership work so well, Sony and PlayStation tried to force something that just never was meant to be. And the end result is the destruction of Bluepoint. Like, this right here is just a generational fumble, and people utterly cannot believe that this is the reality, that Sony would choose to go this route, that they would shoot themselves in the foot this much. And I think it further highlights the adverse effects of a company that is suddenly blinded by the potential, like, monetization prospects of live service. And yeah, I mean, scrolling through social media, you'll find that news about this has spread fast, with tons of people lamenting what is arguably among Sony and PlayStation's worst decision in the company's history, with plenty of folks highlighting how heartbreaking this is, how this is a total failure from PlayStation. What a complete fumble. This sucks. and so on and so forth. People saying things like, this is a depressing end to an amazing studio. Sony, what the actual fuck? You've got to be kidding me. Anyone remotely aware of Bluepoint's achievements and the potential of what they could have accomplished are coming out and speaking out about what a big deal it is that they got shut down, how utterly baffling it is that this is a decision Sony thought would be smart, and
I'm just going to bring up a point real quick. The reason I'm not saying much is, honestly, he's just bringing up all of the things that I would have said in this category right here. So there's honestly not much I can add on it.
Just how utterly tragic and like egregious it is that Sony and PlayStation acquired Bluepoint only to destroy it just a few years later. Bluepoint Games is among the studios that least deserves this, and among the studios that could have, I think, done the most favors for Sony and PlayStation and future releases. And not just in terms of remake, I truly believe that if they were handed the opportunity to make their own game, they could have like seriously succeeded in that endeavor. But even if they were destined to just make remakes, they're so good at that aspect, replicating a game one-to-one from the original while still modernizing elements that are worth modernizing. They've like struck that balance so well with past releases that, I shudder to think at what projects could have been and will never be because Sony made what is just such a ridiculously stupid decision. The dismantling of Bluepoint would be one thing if they were sold it off to somebody else, but the fact that they decided to shut it down and end the legacy of one of the most celebrated development studios is just really infuriating, and there's a sense of foreboding for what Sony and PlayStation are starting to prioritize more and more, and if they keep heading in that direction, we may see other similar shutdowns of other studios if they don't succeed in their live service endeavors. That's the fear, at least, and those fears are warranted given that, like, of all the studios that people expected to be shut down, like, Bluepoint was like so far away from people's minds, is one that nobody expected and that nobody felt necessary. I feel like PlayStation never offered Bluepoint Games an opportunity to truly shine. After their acquisition, just 5 years after launch, they're being shut down without releasing a single game post-acquisition. Once upon a time, Sony and PlayStation really valued nurturing these kinds of studios, especially newly acquired ones, and giving them the chance to take the years that they need to come into their own so that then they can start eventually making games at the level of Naughty Dog, at the level of Santa Monica Studios, Insomniac, Sucker Punch, you name it, all of who needed all of the years and all of the patience in order for them to find their footing, all of the nurturing that allow them to get to where they are today. I thought Bluepoint would be the next studio to see that level of nurturing from Sony and PlayStation, but clearly that's like a bygone era. If of all studios, Bluepoint Games is deemed as one that Sony and PlayStation need to shut down. But I don't know.
That's pretty much it, honestly. But yeah, it really is a shame that Bluepoint is getting shut down. Whatever the reason is, I'm pretty sure we'll learn later on what the actual reason is. Pretty sure it'll either get leaked or it'll get actually just posted online at some point. But I actually had hopes for the Twisted Metal above anything. That was where my interest was, but to not even see that coming to fruition now is just, that's just a sad endeavor right there. And the other bit of news above anything, for those that don't know, but if you are on Discord, they have already started rolling out the whole thing that was supposed to start next month, but they have already started rolling out the whole ID face scans. And what I did initially find through another server that was giving the announcement on it was that originally you could actually go into the family section on your settings in Discord and actually just type in your date of birth and you could bypass it. Unfortunately, I have been told recently that apparently they actually took out that function to actually enter into it, and they are still making it a mandatory thing if you are not already verified as an adult at this point. I have not experienced it myself yet, but we will just see what happens later on down the line. Above anything, we can actually check game rants above anything, see if there's anything else that we can actually look into. Really? Apparently, Todd Howard himself has said that he's anti-remake. I don't understand why, when some of the stuff that we've gotten for remakes have actually done well. But that's his own opinion. It is what it is. This is interesting. Zelda Breath of the Wild gets a new update for this year. Received a new update across both the Switch and Switch 2 platforms. Underwent a prolonged development cycle and didn't release until 2017. Breath of the Wild has become not only a high watermark in its franchise. Let's see here. Offers new language and gameplay improvements. We going into Thai, apparently. Also offers improvements across both versions. Nintendo did not clarify what changes were made. Okay. So it seems like they gave some updates, I guess, for both of the games, even Tears of the Kingdom, it seems. Well, alrighty then. Yeah, they're a bit late on that. Really, they're still trying to go with it, huh? Hagar confirms new content update coming this week despite speculation of an imminent shutdown. I'm honestly surprised it's still going, even with just a core team of members they're still dealing with. Has announced that it will be releasing brand new content update for Hagar later this week. New base, new raid tool, and new store offerings to the shooter. Upcoming update, which currently has no exact release date, will focus purely on new content for Highguard. But Wildlight says it is also working on a second patch that will not only include a new game mode, but will also bring some balance adjustments to weapons, among other things. So it seems like they're still trying to beat that dead horse to keep it alive. I mean, if it works out, good for them. I don't see much of anything happening. And yeah, I knew that was going to be a thing. Resident Evil Requiem leaks and spoils are all over the internet. Go figure, as it always happens with any games. Oh, that's right. 2 days ago, YouTube did go down. Okay. Not much in news that I can see, at least overall on my end. So I guess we will go ahead and leave it at that. Okay. I think I should have everything going. And there we go. And I am actually booting the game up as we speak right now. So if you hear the music in the background, I am pretty sure you'll probably know what I'm doing if it's not already entitled in the title of this game. But, as it goes with everything, okay. Huh. Weird. Nah! What's going on? Okay, that was weird. Okay. In studio mode on my OBS and did it a little weird, so I wasn't sure what was going on. But, for also reasons unknown, I do feel weird. So if you understand this, good for you. If not, excuse me a second. I do believe something is happening. I wouldn't know. Alright. I can't imagine what happened, really. So do please tell me. Oh. For some reason I feel a little different now, don't we? My ears. They've elongated, what? There's some purple! Oh. Got some hair now, too. I like to tease. Alright, alright. I guess I should debut finally. In accordance with the music. In accordance with what we're doing. Well now. Isn't this a Saprosaurus? I do hope you are all enjoying yourselves. I am now your lovely Weregarurumon. This is my new PNG for when we do Digimon. Anything related to it. Because honestly, I think that might be my main staple that I'm going to try and go back into. I've missed Digimon so much. and playing some of its games along with its older games. I'll try to see if I can be able to do that as well. But this is in accordance with mostly Time Stranger as well. Because I do want to try and get to that game at some point. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So I do hope everyone is enjoying themselves. And yes, the artist, I'm pretty sure you could probably guess because of their art style. Thank you so much, Dekis. This turned out real wonderful. I am very happy about this. Now, mind you, this doesn't have any toggles for it right now, which means that unlike Dekis, I can't really do anything when it's going into the bigger aspect. I have to wait, and so will y'all as well. Dekis takes his time, and I'm not in any mood to rush it. But once it happens, I'll actually be sure to be able to get with him as well in order to be able to get it functioning properly. Let's see here. Alrighty. Love hearing your voice come out. That's a slight issue. Let's see here. Give me 1 second. Okay. I think I got it working now. Nope, still having an issue. I think I might have to cut this real quick and reload it then. It's having an issue trying to map to my controller. Hopefully what I did just worked, so maybe I just need to reboot it. And the screen itself will actually get fixed, so hold on just a moment while I get things in order. Since I can't really deal with the settings right now at the beginning of the starting menu. Checking system data. Oh, did I get it to work? Yay! Okay. We're back in action, everyone. Okay, there we go. But, okay. I think I've got it fixed up in order for the most part. I'll just have to configure with the video itself in a little while. But for now, what I can do is I can fix the actual screen itself. That can work. Nope. I don't have a continue thing. Go away. New game. That's a lady. Welcome to the Digilab. This place has a faint connection with the digital world. It is a door into cyberspace. The fact that you brought here means that you are worthy of accessing the fate carved into this place. So you have a choice to make. Which of these two fates will you take as your own? Ahead of you lies the recording of a tale that unfolded when the real world and digital world intersected. You can view this story through the eyes of two humans who were caught up in these events at the same time. The role you fulfill in this tale will depend on whose shoes you decide to stand in. From whose point will you recall the story? Go on then, choose. Alright, so we may as well go ahead and start it off where it actually started, which is CyberSleuth, and then we'll go into Hacker's Memory. Goodness. Okay. There we go. Alright, we'll just stick it with this then for the time being. As much as I want to keep trying to deal with it, it looks like there's not much settings on what I can do with the graphics. Yeah. Okay. You have made your choice. What happens next shall be as fate directs. Go on now. Until we meet again, inside the story, that is. So interesting to see this game again after these many years. Look at all the text messages! You watched TV yesterday? I did, it was awesome. So what happened? You don't say. What? What is it? Hey guys, ever heard of Digimon? What's this all of a sudden? We're talking about Digimon programs, right? Those dangerous programs used by hackers. Dangerous? How dangerous exactly? They can break through security, steal data, enter password-protected forums with ease. Those programs can do all kinds of nasty things. They're behind most of the incidents that have been happening. Wow, Digimon sounds nuts. My friend got his account targeted by them. Wait, when did this happen? Some areas Digimon roam around on their own. Wait a minute, Digimon can move? Sounds like these programs have avatars, kind of like monsters. Digimon like digital monsters? Exactly. When did this happen exactly? Mr. Navit has logged in. Eden. Oh, what's up, people? What? It's Mr. Nabbit. You mean that Eden mascot? Sorry, man, no solicitations. Heck, why would an Eden official come all the way out here? This was a private room, you know? Just who are you? What's with that greeting? Hardly suiting an official. Wait a minute, is he a hacker? Speak of the devil, for real? That's right, I'm Mr. Nubbit, the hacker. I have a fantastic present for you, all of you. Be sure to log into Eden tomorrow. Don't forget now, if you don't log in, I'll hack you. Bye-bye now. What the heck? Was that an actual hacker? No way, dude. Think someone's playing a prank on us? Sounds fun, don't it? Let's check it out. What? Don't tell me y'all are chicken. You want to go out, you know? What do you do if it's a real hacker? It's just PR for an Eden event, ain't it? A real hacker would be cooler, though. Sounds like I can't stop you. Fine, then I'll come with. What, is this a date now? You asking me out all of a sudden? Anyway. Anyone else gonna come with us? Better safe than sorry, I'm out. I'll pass. Me too. I'm in. I always love the idea behind Digimon that there's so much junk data online that it eventually creates life on its own. And so the chatting continued. Akino and Blue Box went on with their late night grab fest. As always, topics were loose with no real focus. Eventually, dawn broke outside their windows. That was the day they were finally going to meet in Eden. They spent the day much as they did the day before. And then the appointed time drew near. I always did like the male version of this one. Takumi. Well, that's not original, now is it? I guess we'll go with this. Whee! Welcome to the Digital Garden of Eden. Eden is a virtual world providing several revolutionary services in a new generation of digital content. Bountiful entertainment, including shopping and movies, everything from corporate transactions to political administration. Everyone's needs are met. I will be more than happy to introduce some of the available services that will be a part of your daily life. The future of the net is not behind a screen. It is intuitive virtual reality through the use of avatars. I do hope you enjoy using our cutting-edge cyberspace services. Eden is a human network connecting the world to the future, run by Kamishiro Enterprises. While this game doesn't capture the detective ideal in-game, the different cases involving Digimon in their stories. That's true. There wasn't really much detective style that they did with the first one. Not until they improved upon it during the second and the newest one. Entrance to Eden. This is where we're supposed to be. I'm here a little earlier than we'd agreed on. Guessing Akino and Blue Box still ain't here. Oh my gosh, people! This will be the first time I've met them outside a chat room. I don't know what their avatars look like though. But I should be able to figure it out. I'll try making small talk with the Eden avatars in the area. I'm logged in from abroad, so thanks to Eden that I can keep up with my buddies. Look there. No, don't be obvious. It's a hacker. You shouldn't get too close. Got a cell phone Digivice for my birthday. Yours are those goggles? They're pretty sweet. Next time I'll pick some up. Digivice says log into Eden and the voice features are handy. Still, maybe my daughter's too young for one. I'm worried about security. The round thing with the arrow is the access point. You can use it to travel around Eden. I found a creepy hacker. Quick, I can beat him up! Entrance is one of the largest in all of Eden. There's even a pavilion further in. Have you heard of pavilions? Pavilions are places where companies can safely and securely do business over Eden. Unfortunately, they aren't open to the public. What? No. Hey, got a Gummymon medal. I think Eden avatars move faster than real people. Want to test that out? They're not here. Did you try looking in the community area? It's an open space, just like the entrance, so you can get there from any terminal. There don't seem to be any avatars like them. Guess I showed up too early after all. There's still time left before our meeting. I should check out some of the other areas. Whee! Directional buttons choose a destination. New areas that you can go to that were indicated with new. Whee! This is the community area. I like this place. It's quiet and relaxed. My Digivice's talk feature is getting a call. Who could it be? Huh? Hey there, it's me, Mr. Nabbit. Just one sec. You're behind schedule, silly. You're gonna be late. Hurry up, come to Galactic Park in Kowloon. Your two friends arrived a little while ago and are waiting for you. I have a gift for you all, but everyone has to be there first. Bye-bye. Kowloon. Isn't that the dangerous area full with hackers? Okay, calm down. No need to panic. I wonder what he meant by a gift. Anyway, let's go to Galactic Park in Kowloon. I've never even been anywhere near Kowloon. How do I get there? There might be someone here who knows how to get to Galactic Park in Kowloon. I'd better ask around. I got a keyword. Yay! That's what you're into. We're done here. Talk to a hacker if you want to know about it. There's a hacker-looking thug near the entrance. So mean. I got another medal! Whee! And another! 3 medals! And whee! I want to go to Galactic Park in Kowloon. That's what you think you want, isn't it? I'll show you the way. This is the URL to their area. Take it. I got the URL. Now I can go to Kowloon. Creepy. Whee! Look, Mom, I'm flying! Where did everyone go? You have got to be kidding me. No, you're late. So late! Let me know if the volume is too low or whatnot, everyone. Don't want y'all to be able to not be able to hear it. There we go. We'll work with that for now. Sorry I'm late. I'm Andy. I go by Aiba. Would you happen to be Akino by any chance? Hey, yep. I'm Akino. This is your first time in Eden, right? My real name's Nokia Shiramine. Nice to meet you. Not! You're late. What were you doing? Leaving me all alone at such a dangerous place. How would you feel if you were in my shoes? You're asking if Blue Box has shown up yet? Oh, he showed up alright. What does that even matter? Like, can you believe this? He's all, oh, I've got to go and find a ghost. And all of a sudden, he's running off by himself. This girl's such a drama diva. Yeah, that's true. That's how he rolls, apparently. 100% full of himself. Thinks he's all of that just because he's got good looks or whatever. And so, like, what? The ghost of the pale boy? I've heard the rumors, but don't know the details. What does he even plan to do if he finds it? I mean, ghosts in cyberspace? That's unscientific. Doesn't even make any sense. Not that I'm scared or nothing. Boo. Right, I forgot about that. Oh, easy. Overreacting a bit there, aren't we? Jeez, Arata. It's just you. Thought you were a ghost. Don't have to act all tough by coming to a place like this if you're chicken, you know. Hey, now, you're the one who ditched me in that place like this, Arata, you slimy little no-good. Oh, just shut your trap. Anyhow. We've never met before, have we? I'm Arata Sanada. Nice to meet you and all that. Hey now, that's no proper introduction. Must have put 2 and 2 together by now, but this is the person behind Blue Box. He's not what you imagine, is he? In the chat, he's kind and considerate, like a reliable big brother figure, right? When I first met him, I was really weirded out. He's surly, self-absorbed, he's got this weird look in his eye. If it was me, I'd be backhanding her right about now in that position. I mean, talk about a waste of good looks, am I right? See? Hard backhand! Leave the stupidity for later, okay? So, while I was waiting for Andy, I took a little look around. I thought that Mr. Navid fellow who called us here might be around. I thought you were looking for a ghost. Well, I was doing a little of that too. But in the end, I found neither. Rather, there wasn't anyone around to be found. You'd think there'd be 1 or 2 hackers in an area like Kowloon, no matter how dangerous it is. So very sorry to keep you waiting. I'm Mr. Navid. I've got something for all you good boys and girls who showed up here today. This is the miraculous power to change the world. What? What is this? It's hacking. We've all been hacked. A new program has been installed. Digimon Capture. This Mr. Navid fellow is no slouch. He broke through my firewall like it was nothing. It's a hacking tool that's been making the rounds with hackers lately. Wait, so when you say Digimon, you mean like Digimon? Yes, those Digimon. The ones you're so interested in. There's a certain kind of data known as digital monsters that you can capture by scanning, this thing says. So Digimon is short for digital monster. Oh, hang on. Digimon are like nasty programs that hackers use, right? So then, I mean, have we become hackers? Well, I suppose you could put it that way. Oh, it's no big deal. Hackers are nothing out of the ordinary nowadays. No way! Nuh-uh! Hackers are bad news! I am not doing this! Says the woman who wanted to do this in the first place. I don't want any part of this. I'm gonna delete this program. What? No way, you've got to be kidding me. I can't uninstall this thing? Leave it be. The program's protected. Who knows what'll happen if you force delete it. What do you mean? Hmm? Could that be the ghost everyone's talking about? Don't let him get away! Hold up. Why are we chasing him? I'm out of here. I am going home, you hear? Yeah, I don't think so. What is this? It wasn't here before. What's it doing here? Did some hacker do this too? Is this telling us to keep going onward? Are they not letting us go back home? Naruto could be in trouble. Let's go after him. We might find an exit there too. Let's go look. No, I'm not going. I won't. Just pretty much grab her by her arm and just, alright, let's go. I'm dragging you, whether you like it or not. Yay! Our first save. Ha! Oh, it has their own separate files in doing this. This is actually unique. I don't think I've ever seen this done like this before. If it has been done, I've not been on any games that actually does it. Does the Kowloon area stretch all the way back through here? It feels totally different from the cyberspace areas on the upper part of the Eden network. There's no trace of Arata. He may have gone further inside. I should be careful. Alrighty, so I'll pause it right here. We've got another round of 3-minute of ads, so everybody get yourselves any drinks or snacks that you need to. We'll be right back after these messages. BRB screen is still going to be the same, though. I might get something about that later on, if I can manage the funds. Alright, everybody, so we should be back from that little bit of ads. Whee! Feels kind of nice going back into these games. There is one type of Digimon game I want to try and see if I can get up. I'm gonna have to go back to the PS2 era. Huh? I'm being possessed! Ooh, pretty boy. Hello! Has been inscribed. I was touched by the ghost. What was that? Kowloon's as dangerous as they say. Who knows what might happen here? Bad touch? I don't know. Is it considered a bad touch if you can't even touch a ghost? But tish. Better hurry up, find Arata, and get out of here. That's a person! What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. So was anyone else kind of dozing off at the Indie Fest today? A few games caught my eye, but nothing that got me super interested. I watched it myself. All I gotta say is it feels like most of the Indie Fest games that happen, it kind of feels like mostly just stuff that I would see other people play. I may have found like maybe a couple of things interesting, but overall, it didn't really scream out to anything from me, at least, that I would be like, say with the chicken game. You saw a ghost that looked like me. If that's true, that ghost might have been me. Some call me the Wraith of Eden. They say I am not of this world. The truth is simply that I'm rather elusive and tend to turn up unexpectedly. That's all. Please relax. I'm not a ghost. I am very real here in Eden. I exist to guide those who are lost, like you. You just had a program installed, the Digimon Capture, which marks you as a hacker. But you are still merely a fledgling hacker. There are hackers with a wide variety of different goals here in Eden. Chivalrous ones who find and report security holes, thieves who steal accounts to rob money and data, others are just out to prove their skills. Truly a wide variety. What kind of hacker do you want to be? You are indeed a fledgling if that is your only response. Not even hatched from your egg yet. You're free to become a hacker if you want, or something else altogether. It's up to you. What led you to this is neither here nor there. You came here because you were interested in hacking, and now, because of that, you've got the Digimon Capture program, yes? I would therefore recommend you give the remarkable power of these Digimon programs a try. That's fine. Now, to commemorate your birth as a fellow hacker-to-be, I shall present you with your first Digimon. There, behind you. That is a Digimon program. Hey, There are 3 different types of Digimon here, but you can only take one. Which will you choose? And if you will notice, I threw up a poll for y'all. I don't mind either way. I have my favorites, but at the same time, I don't mind seeing what y'all would choose for me. And this is how I want to actually make it a little bit more interesting, at least throughout my runs in this. For the most part, I'm going to have y'all decide what I should go with. I can make whatever work, but I'm more curious as to what y'all would make me do. Y'all just want the big bunny boy, don't you? Alright. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and call it early then. Seems like Terriermon wins this. The excessively adorable animal type. You want Terriermon? And that means the poll is done with Terriermon winning. I guess we are taking Terriermon then. You seem to have made up your mind. Okay, let's bring you out of your shell. Several steps are required to obtain a Digimon. You discover or encounter a Digimon program, run a scan, and then acquire the analyzed data. Those are all done with Digimon Capture. You can use that without any restrictions. Just because you got the analyzed data doesn't mean the Digimon program itself is yours. First, you must convert it. You must launch the Digimon program and implement it in cyberspace, first and foremost. Only then can it serve as a digital monster, a hacking program that is not to be trifled with. Unlike Scan, however, Convert is not part of the Digimon Capture application. We hackers fully devised the technique needed, but certain rules were put in place regarding how it's used, in order to control how this power is exercised. Your chosen Digimon program is still weak, but it will grow in power and digivolve. As you gain experience as a hacker, your programs will become more powerful as well. Someday, immense power might be yours. When that day comes, responsibility will come along with it. Hackers may be free spirits, but they must never succumb to chaos. Never that. I'm sure most of this went over your head, but tuck it away in a corner of your mind. Besides, merely having Digimon Capture gives you hacker status. It's a special program, but a hacker's abilities, values, and goals can all be seen in how well that hacker can use Digimon programs. Because protecting the Order of Eden is a hacker's first duty. I would be very happy if you would try to become that kind of hacker. After all, hackers have been with Eden since its inception. You want the Digimon right now. See, you heard what I had to say and decided you wanted to become a proud hacker too. Excellent. Well then, follow the steps. Start with a scan, have Digimon capture running and targets. Huh? Uh-oh. No! How dare it? The Digimon I prepared for you went and ran away. There are plenty of other Digimon. We'll find another. Wait just a moment. That did surprise me, though, for a Digimon as tough as that one to appear in this area. Could have been released as a bad joke by a low-level hacker, or as an attack on me by someone. You want to go after it? You want a powerful Digimon like that? No, you couldn't handle it. Forget it. What's that? You're concerned about the Digimon being chased? You are a curious one. Still, that's all the more reason to leave it be. You'd look foolish if you got hurt interfering in a fight between two mere programs. I have to go help. If that's what you want, then you should do it. Chase after it if that's your decision. Yay. Y'all wouldn't let me get deleted, would you, chat? I am now very lovable and fluffy. Oh boy, you really are new to this. Do you intend to face off against a digital monster unarmed? You truly are curious. No, you're just a soft touch. That's it. What a coincidence. I am both those things as well. Just this once, allow me to aid you. Needn't do anything for the moment. Watch and learn. This is how a real hacker uses their skills. Well, it seems he wants to fight with you. May have been something of an ordeal, but that Digimon is now yours. Instruct it well and master the program. Whee! Yeah, I still kind of remember this. Okay. Ghost Boy's like, let me whip out my Digimon. I deleted it, therefore I get the credit. I did all the work, I swear. Hey, I got healed. Nice. It's very rare to obtain a Digimon without scanning it through Digimon Capture. What's more, for a program to like a person. Everything about this is odd. You'll probably be an irregular element among hackers. Anyway, you are free from your shell now. The rest is up to you. I shall take my leave. A young man with a nasty look in his eyes. Ah, the other irregular one. Him? He was headed to that area over there. That used to be the old Eden entrance area. The remains of Eden's creation. Its forgotten dregs. Proof of that lies in the fact that an original logout zone remains there, untouched. It's locked, protected, and can't be used, but a hacker could probably deal with said lock. Yes, if you wanted to leave this place, it would be a good idea to use that logout zone. That boy should be able to unlock it in a snap, as long as his skills haven't waned, that is. Are you surprised? Don't tell me he hasn't told you. In that case, it is not my story to tell. It's better to hear it directly from him. That's right, I haven't introduced myself. I am Yugo. Yugo from Team Zaxxon. If you want to become a top-tier hacker, then you should seek us out. Our doors are always open to you. Oh, no sense thinking up conspiracy theories. Anyway, Harata was headed to that area over there. And there's supposed to be an old logout zone there. We might be able to log out. I'll go get Nokia. I'm gonna go get my old phone. Special moves and inherited. Oh, that's right. So if I can get to where Arata is, I can get out of here. Better take Nokia with me then. Where did those two go? Like, can hackers have maybe? That will always be a very cute animation they did with it. Who are you? Well, of course they're adorable. My name is Agumon. I'm Gabumon. They're not that weird. You're the one with the weird name. As if my name's not weird. Have my totes adorbs, good looks, stungy, speechless. I can smell something. Something familiar. Wait, what? Me? Yeah, familiar and reassuring. What? Come on, this is kind of embarrassing. Sorry, I guess my naturally alluring pheromones are working full force today. See, you are weird. Where the heck have you been? Yikes, it's another scary person. I'm sick of being chased around. Run away! Calm down, this is a friend of mine. Oh, shucks, they're gone. Just what were those cute little critters? Never mind that. Who's that with you? That's a Digimon? And those little cuties were Digimon too? I always love when your allies run behind you. Oh yeah, definitely. Those Digimon and this one here, they don't seem like bad programs. Having cute critters like them around could be pretty okay. Maybe this Digimon capture thing won't be so bad after all. There was a violent wild Digimon too? Whatever it was sounds super duper scary. Adaka's in the area through here? I'll go with you. Let's go find him ASAP. Area tornado! Ew. Gotta love RNG battles. Woo! There. Don't need to use the skills all the time. The escape gates. That'll come in handy. Yeah. HP capsules. Woo! One down. Ah! Hiya! Almost got a level. You aren't worthy of going any further yet. Once you prove your strength and pride as a hacker, the path will open on its own. How rude. I am clearly ultimate status, as you can see. Got it! It's edging me.
Something
feels really strange. Like this all happened before when I was a kid. It's like I've met you and Arata before. No, not like we had met yesterday in chat or anything like that. Like, maybe, yeah, maybe something strange. What was that? Did you see it? Again with the hacking? Honestly, what is with this place? Let's go. Arata should be up ahead, right? It's Ghost Boy! Never mind. Can't prove it now. What was that image just now? A child? I am so weirded out. Darn it. I want to know what that was. Oh, this really does not feel right. There it is. There. Hang on. Hey, you're running off by yourself. You can't just think about yourself, you know. Oh, right. That thing. What is this? What's that? Is that another Digimon? Can't be. The black monster of Eden people have been talking about? They say it devours your data. Run! Internet tentacle hentai! Quick! Get the girl to say it. Yamete kudasai! You guys, this way! Run! Whatever this thing is, it's a real menace, that's for sure. I'll break through the lock on this thing. Log out, then get away as fast as you can. I told you to run, didn't I? Go on, get out of here! Hey! Hey, it's you guys again. We'll protect you, Nokia! Nokia, get out of here! Terrier Tornado! Blue Blaster! Pepper Breath! Anti-Panic! Erode Terminal! Good lord, that damage! What should we do? It's too strong. Why am I so weak? We have to help Nokia and the others. Okay, the lock is taken care of. You can log out. Come on, Nokia, hurry! But what about them? Don't you get it? You're holding them back. They can't do anything until you get away. Hey, Nokia's logged out. I'll go next. You hurry on after us, okay? No! I do not consent! I do not consent! Find us. Warning. An unexpected error occurred during the logout process for Andy Iba. The logout process cannot continue. Logout process cannot continue. The logout process will continue. Logout successful. See you at your next login. Thank you. Eden is a human network connecting the world to the future, run by Kamishiro Enterprises. I'm clearly fine. Clearly! Excuse me, isn't that dangerous? What's up with that kid? Yikes. You there! This was making such a scene in broad daylight. You want me to arrest you? Do you? Officer, over here! Who are you calling a police officer? I'm a detective. Don't judge a book by its cover. I'll arrest you. What? Huh? What the? What is that? What's going on? That's gross. So gross, I'm gonna arrest you right here on the spot. You have an interesting appearance. I am very curious. Handle it before it gets worse. Stop that car! I'll arrest you! Wait! Ladies and gentlemen, everybody's picture-perfect woman that you can trip and go ada ada. I'm more used to strange phenomena than most. I've never seen the likes of this before. Can you hear my voice? Are you able to speak? That's good. I wasn't sure what I was gonna do if you weren't human. See, so you have no idea what it is that happened to you. Was she the one that started the Ara Ara me? I'm unsure, actually. Give me just a moment. Apparently... Apparently, in specific, it mostly originated from a character in Aria the Animation, which is Aria Cube from back in 2005. Which is more known for the Ara Ara than anyone from Kaguya. Let me see real quick. Yeah, you do. Real quick. I tried the Aria anime, kind of a very slow slice of life anime. It looks interesting. I'll give it that. It's giving me like Sailor vibes, I suppose. I've never watched it myself. I never even knew about it until now. But, okay. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if I remember correctly, it was about women on Mars having jobs like those Italian river guys. Well, alrighty then. That's a choice. Does that mean they get to sing in a low, muscular French-style voice? Mi amor. No, God, that would take... It's an odd plot. Just hear a lady just shovel you around on a boat like that. You expect to hear an angelic voice, yet you hear Mi amor. Omelette du fromage. Where'd that come from? Anyway. Cheese omelette! If you have questions, ask them now. I'll answer whatever I can. You're in Shinjuku. I was out working, looking for something, when I came across you here. Might not believe that, but it's the truth. I'm headed to my agency's office in Nakano. You can tell me the details when we get there. It looks like your body is in an extreme digital state, as if it were a cyberspace avatar. It's somehow here in the real world. If that's true, then this is a very interesting phenomenon. No, there wasn't anyone else around, just you. You're wondering whether the same thing might have happened to your friends? I see. I can't tell you not to worry about them, but your first priority should be taking care of yourself. Who are you? I haven't introduced myself yet. I should have done that earlier, but you were such a curiosity it completely slipped my mind. Sorry. I'm Kyoko Kuremi. I'm just a humble detective. Whee! Well, duh. No. I completely forgot about this section. I forgot there's still a quote-unquote IRL area that you actually come back to as well. I see. Got a good grasp on the situation. That place in Shinjuku is the one where you appeared when you logged out from cyberspace. It's the same, or very similar, to the place you logged into Eden at, isn't it? Well, you're here talking to me now, but it seems there's another body out there for you as well. Maybe your mental data was separated from your physical body and manifested in the real world independently. Or maybe your body was somehow moved to Shinjuku, where it was corrupted into the form you have now. The whole situation is entirely too peculiar. Yet here you are, standing before me, as much as that shouldn't make sense. At present, I can only form a simple hypothesis. We need to gather more information, and quickly. Going by the book, you should check out where you logged into Eden. Which was where? Why are you helping me? This isn't some part of Wicked's scheme, is it? Come now, you don't trust me? You are at the Kuremi Detective Agency, which has solved a number of rather bizarre cases, including cybercrimes. I can think of nobody better suited to solving the mystery of what happened to you than right here. And you're even sitting on the sofa for clients. No need to worry about compensation. Your very existence is all the payment I need. Gee, how thoughtful. My existence of being just zeros and ones. I wonder how many she'll actually put together to try and make a number out. Let's pretend you've boarded a luxury liner. Say, the Mary Celeste. Anyway, let's get back on track here. Where did you log in? But first, before we do anything else, we must do something about your appearance. You can't even walk outside like that, and it looks pretty unstable as well. I've had a good look, and you are truly a mass of data. A true digital body. I became a Digimon! Hooray! That you hear my voice, sit on my sofa, talk to me, prove that you obey physical laws. A digital body with real-world characteristics. Let's call it a half-cyber body. If your body is comprised of data, then it could be easy to do something about your appearance and incorporate compatible data and make repairs. And you should have the basic structure as an avatar used within Eden. It would be excellent if there were avatar parts in the data found lying around in Kowloon. The only issue is whether or not you can log in your current state. What is it? Did something happen with the television? Over here. Jump. One hop this time. And we go. Whee! Urged on by the voice, I took a leap of faith. But what the heck happened? It looks like I could go forward after all. Digital space where the information flow becomes visual due to the protagonist's cyber body. Choose your direction with the directional buttons or the L stick. Battle may be initiated, so always be on guard when moving. Air bubbles. Ow. Now there. Hiya. That's level up. Let me see real quick. Increases accuracy by 50%. Okay. Okay. Whee! Whee! A back attack. Ow. Ow. Hiya. Hi-ya. Knock! Hiya! Ow! Uh-oh. Wait! Ow! Okay, that actually healed a decent amount. Ow. Alright. I'll have to heal after this one. Ow! Hiya! Level 8. Okay. Making sure. The exit? It's gone. Guess I can't go back the way I came. Is this Eden? This is Kyoko Kuremi. Can you hear me? I knew I lost you, but I managed to get a trace. What the heck happened? It looked like you were sucked into the terminal and just disappeared. I see. I'm guessing you passed through the actual network lines themselves. The office terminal is connected to Eden's network. You rode the flow within the wires as data and appeared in Eden. So then for you, the network appears as an actual series of roads. Still, it's shocking to see you make such a direct transition from the real world to the digital one. To submerge in the digital world just by touching the terminal. A dive. No, a jump. From now on, I'm going to call that ability of yours a connection jump. What a happy little unexpected accident. Now you can go look around for avatar part data. Head to Kowloon. There's plenty of junk data lying around in Kowloon. It should be easy to find what you need. This way. Come on. Huh? Guess I should go in the direction of that voice. Ah, so you can hear my voice. Welcome to the Digilab. This place has a faint connection with the digital world. A paradise for Digimon. I am Mire Mikagura. I open this paradise unto you. Digital World Digilab? Digital Monster Laboratory. You could call it the DML for short, I suppose. I recommend calling it the Digilab, though. It's okay if you don't know about it. For now, at least. When the time comes, I expect you will know what you need to know. I called you. No, that's not quite it. It was you who called me. I ain't called no one. You see any cell phone on me, girl? You're beginning to develop a deep connection with Digimon. How deep are we talking about? Apparently this woman has become a staple character in the Digimon story series since the PSP. Did not know that. Huh. She's our mother! Tell me a story, Mommy. Our strings of fate intertwined and drew me in, and so I found you. That is a lie, woman! In other words, it was you who called out to me. Again, do you see a cell phone on me? But that's enough of that for now. Don't you walk back on me! First off, what kind of place is this? Go and check it out with your own eyes. What eyes? Do you see eyeballs on this character of mine? Well, she is breasting. She is breasting boobily mother. Boobies! Network battle. You think anyone actually still plays the Coliseum? It'd be hilarious if it's true. Ooh, can I check? I think you do that. Yes, you do. I wonder. Oh my god, people do. Event battle vaccine drive contest. Limited time item. I could get a chocolate heart accessory. Fight for rating points. Custom. Limited time special rules. Level 50 fixed. Maximum memory 30. It's actually kind of hilarious. The Coliseum is still a thing. Got it. Mirror dungeon, which I can't do right now. That's the Digibank. Oh, shop. Alright. I have yen! Money! I'm good right now on this stuff. Digibank. Digivolve! Oh, good lord, level 50. Jeez. Okay, so it would be pretty much 4 then. So this one is going to be specific for everyone. So I guess in that regard, I guess I could do this. Ding! This is gonna be a later thing once I get Terriermon up to the level. But the poll is up, y'all can decide. There's actually going to be 3 minutes of ads going. So the poll will actually be up at least for everyone. So 3 minutes, take a breather of what you need. I think 2 down. If you want his natural form, the second one from the top is actually his second natural form. But that is up to y'all to decide. Like I said, I will leave the poll open. And I've got 3 minutes of ads about to hit, so once we come back, we'll see what the result is, and then that'll be for Terriermon to go to. So we'll be right back after these messages. I'm counting down, sorry. No, you're good. And we return. I didn't do the BRB screen. Oh well. But number 2 is the wiener, which means when I get up to the recommended level, so all I need to do is go up to 15 then. Alright, that shouldn't be that hard. Camaraderie is 25%. What? Okay. But yeah, above anything, just need to get to level 15, and that's the route we'll take with this one. The Digifarm. Oh yeah, the place where I can actually do that. Got it. You understood the Digilab. Everything here is meant to assist you, so please use them well. Kitty! Do you understand the Digilab? Use it carefully to further your interactions with Digimon. Let me see if you're the person I thought you might be. Finally, one last thing. A small token for you. I can hack! Hacking skills shine in combination with Digimon use, but are dangerous if used for unscrupulous hacking purposes. How you use your skills is up to you. Never forget that. You can deepen your special ties with the Digimon. Live with them, share their joys and sadness, and grow together. By deepening your bond with the Digimon, they'll surely offer you their aid. It is a very important ability. It will even change your life. Does that mean I'll win the lottery? Not that way of life, you moron! Connection jump. That's what you call your curious skill. I know nothing of this power. It's like a hacking skill, but, well, different. But I'm certain it's a skill that will serve you in unique ways. I'll see you later. Take care. When on the field, press X to open the hacking menu and use the various abilities of your Digimon. To use the skill, Digimon in the party must meet the necessary conditions. Okay. Heading to Kowloon, I suspect. Just this once, I'll let you use the special exit. Next time, go to the access point, if you please. Whee! Eden can only access the Digilab, can access Eden or the Digilab. Okay. Releases level 1 firewall. Okay. Okay. I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa. That's a wall. It needs to be hacked. I'ma crack it. Yay! It was cracked. Like my big booty! Hello, lady. It's me. Whew, I finally got through to you. Lost your trace info and had to search again. Where did you wander off to this time? I went to a very wonderful place. So you ran into Mire Mikagura. Yeah, you could say we're acquainted. Regardless, for there to have been a natural progression where you would meet her. You seem to have the craziest luck. My RNG goes crazy. Let's assume you carried out your original objective. We'll start by... What? You've already broken through the firewall? Well done, you saved me some dime. Alright, on to our next move. I scanned the area around the entrance to Kowloon and marked key junk data sites. Junk data will serve as your body parts. You need to go find and retrieve some. It's something of a stopgap measure, and it may not be a perfect solution, but I'm sure your skills are up to the task. This is a key step to returning your body to normal, so buck up and get to work. It's okay, searching for body parts isn't as hard as defeating 48 demons, now is it? Think of it as an emergency measure. I look forward to meeting you in your normal body. What's normal? Digiline. Oh. People! Did I surprise you? But that's what Digiline is all about, you know. Let's try using simple phrases you learn from friends and clients. Got it. The Digimon on forums will be ecstatic if you respond to their Digiline messages. Well, hallelujah. Wee. Scan data of new Digimon will be collected. At the Digilab, you can digiconvert and browse detailed data by making friends. Okay. Ow! Area tornado! There we go. Jeez. Hitting like a freight train, and you only gave me 8. Oh. I got an avatar part. Watch, it's like a pinky finger. Okay, so I guess they get automatic health back at the end of battle. Okay. I'm relearning this crap. There's at least one Digimon. There are 4 or more Digimon which are rookie or better. Champion or better. Ultimate. There's a Digimon which is a data type. Analyzes and unlocks encrypted data. Copy, paste characteristics of a data plate. So at least one Digimon which is ultimate. Mega. 5 or more Digimon which are mega. Good boy. Increases encounters. Forces encounters. Okay. Interesting. Well, if that is the case, I did just get another Digimon, so... Can I be able to go back and actually get them on? Do-do-do-do-do-do. Memory served should be right down here. There we go. Whee! Digimon with 100% scan rate or higher can be materialized and made into allies. Scan rates max out at 200, and the higher the scan rate, the higher the ability. Oh, that's right. You can get it up to 200. Question is, do I do it now or do I wait? I think for the general purpose of things for now, we'll actually do it now. Egg. No! Hey, Coralmon. Alright, there we go. Did that not do what I think it did? Oh, I'm back. Woo! That's all the farm does, which I don't have. Yes, leave. Okay, there we go. We're good. And I'm still blue. Daboo dee daboo die. Okay, so let's pause. I can do that. Okay. Such a quick reply. I'm impressed. Yes, you get... Guess you get a reply to a reply sometimes. Hooray! Yay! Just makes me want to kick him out of the way. Just be like, I've proven enough. I've got Digimon. Get out of the way. Okay, it's going green now. Yay! Oh, good lord. Virus, the data, the vaccine, and no relation is a free. Fire, water, yeah. Ow. Ow. Barrier tornado! Oh, got rid of 2. There we go. I now have a leg. Export. I think my one complaint whenever it came to this game was when it was dealing with Mirai. And that's mostly because, was there any point in having that HP MP restore when after every battle, everybody was healed automatically to begin with? I never understood why that was in the game when that was the case. Unless it was like for the dungeon system, which I don't think I did that much of back when I originally played the game, but as far as I'm aware of, I don't think it ever really served a purpose for me. Darn! No. Maybe I'll get an eyeball from this one. Well, not from them, at least. Doc! Doc! There. Hi-ya! There we go. I don't know, it always felt like with the leveling system, because you always get your health back every single time you leveled up with your Digimon. Having that HP MP spot in Mirai's place always felt like a moot point. Yeah. Nibble! Ow! No! I'm poisoned! Yep, all the status effects. Aha! I forget if status effects still occur after combat. No, they don't. Okay. How dare! I got Poyomon. Wee. As long as stone is still broken, guess whatever Arata did was temporary. Cross combos and cam. Hallelujah. Ew. I'm alive! You at least look normal again. It's not a perfect solution, but it's a big step. The objective has been met. Come back to the agency. Hmm? What's that? You don't know how to get back? Try logging out like you always do. Since you went in through an agency terminal, my guess is that you should come out through one. But to be honest, in your case, I don't know what'll happen until we try. In the worst case, if your data gets scattered throughout the network, I'll salvage as much as I can. I'm joking. Sort of. How reassuring, woman. Let's do the Digilab first real quick. Pabumon. Yep. And Poyomon. That'll work. Okay, so we can't do anything. For Agumon, we need level 9. 7 for you. I can do you. I don't know if we want that. This will give me a chance to actually eat a little bit, but I've thrown up a poll again for everybody for this Digimon. So just vote to your heart's content, and in a couple of minutes, we'll get it back on track. Ooh. And the poll has been decided. Looks like I'm taking it to Agumon with this one.
It's like you'll have favorites or something. What?
Alrighty, I just gotta get him to 9 then. That's fine. Okay. Cool. Alright, so I've got that started. So we'll leave that alone. Okay. Log out! Back to the real world! Well, hello! Oh my goodness, I spent so much time trying to get an external driver. During the development. I'm kind of lost with how you said that. Made it back in one piece, didn't you? I wouldn't have expected anything different. Still, those abilities border on the unreal. Maybe the reason you still adhere to physical laws has to do with an instinctual fear present in all physical organisms. External drive gives you 50% EXP bonus after every fight. Oh, okay. Nice. Oh, in this game. Okay. I never actually did that. I don't even think I know of it to begin with. I kind of just did everything as intended normally. Pardon me, Kyo-chan. There you go again, sneaking up on me, old man. Oops, I'm sorry. I did it again. Could you stop calling me Kyo-chan? It's embarrassing. That was a childhood nickname. There's a trick when doing development. If you save your game before the timer is up, you can RNG the end product result to get a drive. Interesting. I don't think I'm going to be doing that. If I do, it's going to be offline, because that sounds like something that's going to be a pain in the butt. Not going to happen, my dear. You'll always be my Kyo-chan to me. It takes a lot of time loading a save, but sometimes it can be worth it. Oh, okay. No matter how old you get or how brilliant of a detective you become. How long have you been there? What have you heard? I just got here. Is something wrong? Oh, you have a client. Sorry, were you going over a case? No, this is a client of sorts, though of a somewhat unconventional nature. Just who are you, then? That's a secret! Like I said, no one in particular. Not yet. Let me introduce you. This is Detective Matayoshi. He's an old friend from when my father ran the agency, and I trust him completely. He's the most elite detective the force has on cybercrime. Looks are deceiving, you were thinking. Oh, I suppose I don't exactly fit the mold. But if I did, I'd never be able to tag along with the shadier elements. Oops, slip of the tongue. Oh, is there something afoot? If it's a case, sit on the sofa and wait a bit. I'll just whip up some tasty coffee. No, thank you! There's no case today. No need for coffee. Oh, that's right. She's basically on the same precipice as Himiko from Honkai Star Rail with coffee. Right. I completely forgot about that. I want to have chocolate coffee one day. I heard a rumor about Eden Syndrome. I thought you might be interested, Kyo-chan. The trope of women who cooks poison. Always funny. I mean, to be fair, I actually did see on a YouTube short that someone actually did grind up, I think it was M&M's, with their coffee, actually brewed it, and they said that they would do it again 10 out of 10. The only problem was they screwed up their grinder in the midst of it because of that. So I'm pretty sure they foobarred it, so they have to get a new grinder. And I think it's those tiny M&M ones. The ones that comes in those, I want to say those little pop-off containers that look like, what back in my day used to be, for the peg, little peg canisters. They were little, coin-shaped style cardboard cutouts. Some of them were, I think, metallic, if memory serves me correctly. I heard a rumor about Eden Syndrome. I thought you might be interested, Kyo-chan. Let's hear it then. Actually, I've got it on the brain now. Give me a second. Coin Pogs, that was it. Hang on, I'll bring it up. Boop. It was these, basically. They're cardboard style, but some of them can also be a bit magnetic style as well, or like metallic. They had all sorts of different styles, too. Like, there's the Pokemon ones like this, but then you had others that were just like all different designs. They were actually pretty cool back in the day. Oh, God, I feel dated. I used to collect them, I know that. I don't know where they went, but most likely than not, they got lost in moves. Such is the fate of moving. Motoyoshi. Damn it, how do you have a conversation with a silent protagonist? Clearly, you're supposed to interpret their blinks. Didn't you know this, Dekus? Gosh. They blink once, it's okay. But when they blink twice, that's when the world is about to end. Oh, God! He coughs while I just go, huh? No need to worry about my assistant, old man. This is someone with a rather special connection with Eden. My assistant has the potential to become something of a specialist in the field. Let's hear what you have to say. I see, if you can vouch for your assistant, that's fine. The rumor concerns the special ward in the hospital where they're isolating the Eden Syndrome patients. Do I need to explain what Eden Syndrome is to your future specialist? please do. It's a rare condition where Eden users suddenly lose consciousness and are unable to wake up. We see more and more patients with each year, but the cause, symptoms, and treatment remain a mystery. There's a special ward at Central Hospital for Eden patients. Treatment and a search for the cure are underway. But information there is kept heavily restricted. There are facilities even relatives can't enter. The rumor is that they are concealing facts to help protect Kamishiro's image. This remains firmly in rumor territory for now. But lately, there have been happenings behind the scenes at Central Hospital. Behind the scenes? Meaning Kamishiro Enterprises, right? Yes, the hospital is under Kamishiro's control. The same Kamishiro who runs the Eden Network. The number of patients is increasing, and symptoms are getting worse. Now of all times is when Kamishiro needs to come clean, not remain silent. Speaking to the choir on that one with all the companies going about doing their shit. An alarming number of people are being admitted to the hospital in question, and security in the special ward has allegedly been beefed up. This means something is afoot. It was going to happen eventually. Yes, indeed. I think they'll put some coffee on after all. We can toast the agency's success. Oh, look at the time! I'd better get back to the station. Sorry, but let's save the toast for another time. See you later! Can't imagine why he would want to skip out on some delicious coffee. I'd watch out for her coffee, especially the color and the solid chunks floating in it. It's cubes of ham. She invented a way to make it edible. Oh! I fear the day is coming when I'll be forced to actually taste her coffee. He's never even tried it? Then how can you say you don't like it? Maybe he needs some special pointers from Himiko. Get Honkai Star Rail on the phone. That day won't be pretty. I'll make sure to make it sunshine and rainbows for you. How dare. It was as he said. Fresh info on Eden Syndrome is hard to come by. Kamishiro's behind-the-scenes restrictions are doing their job. And security will only get ramped up all the more from here on out. There's something very strange happening in Eden. Then you show up in your real body, and at the same time, Kamishiro's apparently on the move. Is that all merely a coincidence? No, it has to all be connected. The rationale is plain as day. No leaps in logic necessary. I'm heading to Central Hospital. I need to get as much info as I can before security is stepped up. I'll be thrilled if you came with me. In what way? You might be able to get some info on your current state. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and it shall be... No, in your case, let's go with open sesame. Where's Big Bird at? Sesame Street. Oh my god, I'm at a hospital. There is a kid running around in the hospital. Well, what to do? At times like these, I tend to start off with a frontal attack. Let's try direct negotiations to get us into the hospital's special ward. Frontal attack? That seems a bit sketchy. What else can I do? I'll give you instructions later. Until then, gather info inside the hospital. Asking questions is the most fundamental cornerstone in detective work. I wasn't joking when I said you could become a specialist in the field, my dear prospective assistant. Become a GP and record my activities in a chart. or become a boy with shining red cheeks. Are you telling me I'm gonna get slapped? I don't appreciate this, ma'am. It's really a lot of fun. My sentiments exactly, boy. Animation. She is clearly an NPC. I am sure she will have nothing for the story because of her different colored hair. Clearly. I always did like the official soundtrack from this game. The ominous style music really helps with it. Hello! Ain't she just a chipper girl? There are max level Digimon in the farm, including Poyomon. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, that's right. RB. I got a map! Ooh. If you have an appointment, please sign in and wait at the reception desk. Sorry, I'm just very busy right now. We're short-handed with both doctors and nurses. Huh. You want to know about the special ward? I'm sorry, we have a policy against revealing patients' personal information. Well, you're just no help, aren't you? Digilab! I gotta go get a Poyomon. Let's see here. Digibank. Let's see here. Well, you're the highest one, so let's just go with that. I'll do this one myself. Whee! This way we can try and get some variety out of this place. Alright, so that's taken care of. Yeah, that's fine. Let's actually do that instead. Leave! Okay. Leave it at that for now. Until I actually get into a battle, I don't need them at the moment. We thought I caught a cold, got a fever of 104, so don't get close. I have my own personal physician, all the staff are kind, it's a great hospital. Oh, are you here to visit someone? The general ward is on the 12th floor. Sometimes you see people going to the special ward on the elevator. Wonder if they're family. I feel bad for them. Crowded as ever today. How much longer am I gonna have to wait? Hope you brought a game device, buddy. Speak up. My ears aren't what they once were. Back in my day, this child would stop running around like a moron. Anyway. And of course the mother is on her phone. I want to hurt you. So So you want to know dirt on the special ward? Well, I've got some. Apparently there's some isolation ward where not even family can visit. One floor above the general ward is a special ward. It's meant for patients with particularly difficult illnesses. Think I've done everything I can? Okay. As long as I got Terry. General ward, why not? Elevator! So it's 12th floor of the general ward. No shit. Hey, tell me about your friends. They're cool. There's Ryota and Sakura at school, and Nokia and Arata I met online. It's about time for Miss Sasaki's IV. Then after that... Let me in the rooms! They're clearly open! Grandpa looks like he's sleeping pretty hard. I wonder if he'll wake up tomorrow. Yeah, let me in! Papa, I heard if you come to this clinic, you can never leave. Is that true? I want to get better and go back to school. Every other kid's mine, except for mine. In my mind, it is basically... Can I go home already? Honey, that's just a rumor about the special ward. Don't worry, you're going to be healthy and back at school in no time. And that's where I kick up a fuss and go, but I want to stay at home. Are you here to visit somebody? I'm here to see my daddy. I went in a room. It had a medal. I did something right for this. I don't care what you say. No, can't go to the other one. Not fair. Okay, so that takes care of the general. Out of the way, woman. I want to go to the special ward. Let me in! I'm at the special ward and nobody can stop me. This is a special ward. Unless you are family or hospital staff, entry is strictly prohibited. It's me. We can ride the elevator to the special ward floor, but can't enter the rooms without permission. Goes without saying that we have no such permission. What do we do now? We take out the 2 guards and hack our way past the door, which is likely locked, to get into the room. This is what I call a frontal attack, but it takes time to prepare and the risks are high. Let's not rely on a frontal attack now. We'll trust in your abilities, our trump card. The terminal in the nurse's station should be connected to the hospital network. I don't have to spell it all out for you, do I? Yes, you do! Start spelling! A, B, C, D. Whee! Going down the elevator. Then, if that's the case, let's actually grab some Digimon real quick. Move! Yeah, I could keep Pokemon there for now. Yeah, that works. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so I believe, if I remember correctly, I think I need to go to the general ward? General! Yeah, that's what I thought. Connect jump is special ability of the protagonist. La dee da. I can jump! With all these people watching me. Watch as they have no nightmares of this whatsoever. It's so stupid still. I become a rubber band man, basically. Boing! Now! Wrong way. Whee! Okay. Wee. Oh my lord. Carry a tornado! I win. Oh, got Gaia element out of that. Nice. Whee! How dare. Nibble! Aha! Whee! Where am I? Managed to get there without incident, just as I expected it would go. Okay, let's move into action. Get the data from the room in the back while keeping an eye on the patient. Ain't this a crime? That's for the authorities to decide, not us. If it's against the law, then the law will try us. But until then, we're in a bit of a gray area. Detectives generally operate unchallenged when it comes to this sort of thing. Let me in! Let me in! No way! Is this me? How freaky to see your own body in a hospital bed. Is this my physical body? Is this what they call an out-of-body experience? That was shocking, but I wasn't expecting to see that my own body was in such good shape. I like how he goes in such good shape, as if, yeah, I've been working out. Now that I can see from the outside, damn, I am packed. But if I'm being kept in an isolation ward, then I really must have Eden syndrome. I'm a victim! Quick! Send me money. I'll feel better, I swear. Hello? Anybody home? How inconspicuous! 4 computers all offline, and a 5th one is surprisingly online. Man, people are real stupid in keeping their stuff. File 1, Eden Syndrome. A mysterious illness whereby people suddenly fall into comas while connected to the Eden network. Originally, the term was given to the incessant vomiting and other symptoms common to those unused to spending time in the digital world. But now, Eden Syndrome is used to describe the more serious malady of inexplicable loss of consciousness while connected to the Eden network. After extended time in a coma, the body weakens, becoming more susceptible to complications. In the worst cases, this has led to death. File 2, Treatments for Eden Syndrome. No effective treatment has been found for Eden's syndrome. Research continues into treatments and causes of this unexplained illness. Association with Kamishiro Enterprises. Eden is a large-scale digital space operated by Kamishiro Enterprises. Deeply affiliated with governmental agencies, Eden's business areas are expanding quickly. Immediate improvements and user training must be provided to warn users against long login times. Furthermore, the Eden interface uses Kamishiro enterprises proprietary technology, making future research sharing problematic. In other latent terms, we will not be held responsible for any of the shit you people get into, and therefore, as a big, big corporation, go F yourself. Peak comedy. I guess you made me do this. It's the shy girl who never talked. I could ask you the same question, woman. Why are you here? Okay. In about 30 seconds, the ads are going to pop up, so I'll actually pause it here for a moment. This will be our last ad break while I try and find a decent save point at least. I'm going to keep it at a good story filler style above anything. But 3 minutes, everybody, and I'll be right back after these messages. So please stay tuned. And y'all get the lovely BRB. You know, with this ominous music playing with this BRB screen, will I ever get out and get more food? The drama. My setup was perfect. Not surprised. Alrighty, we return, and I want to see. Give me a second, everyone. I want to see if I can find this real quick. Okay, yep, I found it. Okay, so apparently I found this thanks to Telegram. So now I'm going to subject you all to it. Because if I have to see this crap, so do you all. Here is your food crime for the day. Who wants to have egg cereal? Bitty little eggs dolls and put so much effort into it. I'm fine with it up until the milk part. I don't know if that would taste good with eggs. But why? I don't know. Apparently someone did it though. If I have to suffer, so do y'all. That made me physically cringe. This was fun. For me. I don't know about y'all. I just blinked and went, alrighty then. This area is supposed to be off limits with guards watching over the only entrance. How did you get in here? Did you do something to the guards? Who even are you? I'm your long lost brother. How you doing? Don't answer a question with a question. Answer me. Just a plain old detective's assistant. Wait, is Kuremi? Let's see. Well, never mind then. You came to investigate Eden syndrome, right? Was there something you wanted to ask? I'll answer your questions. Don't get me wrong. I'm just trying to come clean in order to clear my own name here. I am in debt to Kamishiro, so if you have a few questions, I can answer them, I think. What happens if you contract Eden syndrome? As you can see, patients with Eden syndrome all fall in a coma. I've heard of no other symptoms. Do you know someone who's shown others? Is there a cure? I've never heard of anyone recovering from it. Someone I know has been stuck in a deep sleep for a full 8 years now. So I'm sure he'll be fine. Someday he's sure to wake up. For now, all I can do is wait. Who is that patient? This patient here? They were just brought in. They weren't here a few days ago. Are you worried about them? Oh. You two look exactly alike. Do you have a twin, perhaps? See, that's quite the coincidental resemblance then. There are rumors Kameshiro's involved in some kind of conspiracy. That's a misunderstanding. A mistake. Kameshiro wants to find a cure for Eden syndrome too. That was why they built this special ward and have specialists working round the clock looking for a cure. It's ridiculous that anyone should suffer because of Eden. Now, I've got something. I've got to do something. I apologize for interrupting such an important conversation, but you have an uninvited guest. Hello, guards. Thanks for working so hard. Ooh, another hottie. Right. It's this woman that made me think of it all. Swear to God, whoever the voice actress was for her did a tremendous job with that. Miss Ree, we weren't expecting you today. Check out the bulging pecs on this guard. One look and my heart is all aflutter. Don't get me wrong, I don't like this woman at all as much as you do, Dekus, but the voice actress for her that did some of these voices of these sounds, oh my lord. She is impressive. Miss Kishibe, I'm on duty! Oh my god. Ree Kishibe, making the rounds behind the scenes. I'm curious what a Kameshiro bigwig is doing here. We got the information we needed. Now get out of there. No need to overstay, you're welcome. Oops, I've got a visitor as well. Let's meet in the lobby then. Don't rush and don't make a fuss. Hide, quickly. Oh dear Yuko. You're well, I just... Miss Reed, what happened today? I don't recall seeing your name on the approved visitors list. No, I'm not. Maybe I was just struck with a sudden urge to see my dear darling Yuko. Are you worried about me being all by my lonesome? No, my wee sense was tingling and I had to come see if you were being a gloomy Gus again. I knew it! This is all so terrible, isn't it? Not particularly. Oh, I look at you acting all strong, but I know all about it. I will respect her style. Not many can pull off full-length arm gloves and stockings, but her aggressive flirting is so ick. Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, her aggressive flirting is very inappropriate. But at least for her attire above anything, she can pull off the full-length arm gloves. There's a computer. By the way, what have you been doing here? Nothing. Nothing special. A picnic of sorts? Yes. I mean, no. No, it's... She's like a Florida mom in her 40s. You talk to her daughter and she shouts, "Oh, we're like twins, aren't we?" Please no. That's all I gotta say. Yes, dear Yuko, is something the matter? But perhaps someone else here. Perhaps a boyfriend? No, it's nothing like that. Or maybe it's a girlfriend. Oh, shall I have a little look around? Doing something unscrupulous in that room? Or better yet, something scandalous? Now, I've got you all figured out. You can come out now, Yuko's new squeeze. My name is Reed, and I'm tasked with being Yuko's guardian here. Holding hands or locking lips, guiding each other step by step toward adulthood. Yeah, even I will admit, her very heavy flirtatious nature style in this sort of deal really rubbed me the wrong way when I first played it. Now it's just hilarious to me, but also a little bit on the cringe side, honestly. I'm gone. Well, drat, there's nobody here. But dear Yuko, it doesn't matter. You can bring one or two boyfriends, or even 3 dozen of them if you like. I'm sorry, if you have that many boyfriends, you really need to seek therapy at that point. Why, when I was your age... Please don't put things in my head, woman. I already have enough bad things roaming around in there. This woman is so creepy. She's like those moms that try really hard to be cool with teens, and it comes off as weird. Thankfully, my mother was not like that. I thank God she was not like that. Now then, let's check in and see how he's doing. Don't you think he'll be happy to see the 2 of us together? Thank you for the stretch and hydrate, Ashton. Stretch! Another one. Sure. Where did they... I noodle strong myself inside here. A friend asked what I'd do if I became a human, but nothing comes to mind. I haven't been around humans all that long. Let's hang out and talk more. Whee! I think I edged. One! 1 EXP to the next level! Terry, your mom, what are you doing to me? I edged! Get up there! Another one? Well, at least it's at 200. Anyway. Carrier Tornado! Now will you give me my level up? Thank you! Alright, Cordomon is at 8. I need 1 more level with him. Good Lord! Back to back! Do it again. Fucking napalm! Gaia Element! Hey-oh! Ooh, that was a decent amount. Nice. That I kind of assumed it. Another Terrier Tornado. Yep, I got rid of one of them. Water, no. Volknapalm! There we go. Level 7 for Tanemon. Lovely. And we're out! It's like I never left at all. Because people don't react me to using my abilities. This is just a normal phase in Shinjuku. You escaped that predicament all on your own. See, I knew you could do it. Now then, shall we head back? Yes, Mommy. I mean... I can imagine what the shock of seeing your own body from the outside is like. If we think of it like an out-of-body experience, maybe we can find a solution. You're the first Eden syndrome patient to exhibit this particular symptoms. The first irregular amongst them. Simply knowing that is a major step in getting to the bottom of this. We can't rush the investigation. Mustn't hurry things along. Stay cool, stay calm. Doggedly and with all your might, exhibit endurance like hard black iron. My father used to say that all the time. But back to the issue at hand. What are you planning to do next? Don't you want to return to your original body? Don't you want to know the truth of what happened? Then it's decided. You should work here as my assistant. There will be many cases dealing with Eden and cybercrime. The more work you do, the more clues we'll be able to find. Don't worry, I am certain of your potential, and while you're at it, I'll cover your room and board. Besides, with your talents, who else is better suited for a cyber investigation? I'm expecting great things. Excellent, we have an agreement. From this point forward, you are my assistant, CyberSleuth. She said the thing! She said the thing! Have a seat on the sofa and wait. I'll make some coffee. We'll drink a toast to celebrate. Can I have mine with extra chunks of ham? Oh my lord. That color. Seaweed and red bean paste coffee. My specialty. The thoughts in my head are telling me I want to try this. Oh, I know it looks all fancy, but wait until you get a load of the flavor and aroma. Here's to you, CyberSleuth. Slurp it down! Go, 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 go. I got 1,000 CSP. Yay! What was that explosion? Cool. If anything, that's a good way to end it on this part for this stream. So I'm fine with that. Alrighty. I am fine with this. I think we will call it here above anything for this specific one. Let's see here. I didn't realize we were at end of stream time. Yeah, it's already been 3 hours, surprisingly, honestly. Alrighty, everyone. So I will end this off on a decent note by doing this for everyone. Haha! Yeah, this is the full style. One last time to view for everyone to actually see and appreciate it. Thank you once again, Decus, for giving me the privilege of using this PNG And like I said, this is going to be used specifically for the Digimon games. I will be your Were-Garurumon throughout it all, and hopefully we will be able to get through all of the wonderful Digimon games that I can be able to attain. But, needless to say, everyone else, thank you so much for joining me this evening. I hope you all enjoyed yourself. And above anything, I believe this Saturday I'll probably continue with the Digimon as well. Originally today I was supposed to be scheduled for Baldur's Gate 3. But I've been really in the mood for wanting to get back into Digimon lately. So I figured above anything I could probably do this. I will try and set a more set schedule starting next week at the very least. But I need to figure out how I'm going to be able to do that. So I'm probably going to take about a couple of days to myself to actually try and figure that out above anything. And I know Decus has planned for tomorrow another VR chat, which I will be joining above anything. But we'll see how everything goes. For now, let us see who we can raid. You know what? I just want to do it just this once above anything. I've really always enjoyed their streams and stuff like that, especially the content they put out on YouTube as well.
If I do say so myself, a cute little game.
So above anything, I think what we're actually going to do is we're going to actually raid the Dingo himself, Whiskey. So why not? Apparently he is currently live streaming as well. I don't know what he's currently going into. Apparently he was playing a spoopy game just recently, but apparently he's swapping over. So above anything, let's go give the Dingo some love and respect. Oh yeah, no, his screams are hilarious. Alrighty. But once again, thank you all so much. I will be posting the PNG artwork on Blue Sky. That way everyone can appreciate it. And once again, thank you, Decus, the official artist of this PNG, for giving me the chance to be able to do this. So I will see you all at the very least Saturday, personally from my streams. But if you happen to be here tomorrow for Decus' stream, I might see you either in the chat or possibly in the VR world itself. So, once again, thank you all so much. And I will see you all next time. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Bye-bye.